Hey, Teacup fam, it's your girl Monica. Joining me this evening is Wiley from The Wiley Show. Hey, Wiley.
Hey everybody! Okay, this is Red Bull, so I'm a little turned up. I'm not drunk. I'm just turned. It's just Red Bull in my syrup. But hey, hello, teacups.
Listen, ain't nothing wrong getting a little turned up, okay?
Yes.
How was your weekend, Wiley?
My weekend was okay. I had a death in the family, so I want to say rest in peace to Uncle Freddie. But other than that, my weekend have just been great. Like I just want to say, good on YouTube, talking to people. But yeah, just had the death in the family, and I'm preparing to go back to Chicago to be with my family.
Condolences to you and the family. I saw your post.
Yeah.
Very, very sad. I'm sorry, Wiley.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Y'all, send your condolences, hearts, and hugs to Wiley and his family. They need it at this time. Okay. Shout out to T Ness. Thank you for the super chat, my love. We are ready for this tea, Monica. Love you, and I love you right back. All right. All right. First and foremost, please like and share this video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I need you to hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're already subscribed to the channel, go on and bang that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the piping hot tea that we serve on this channel. Teacups. On the agenda tonight, we are talking Contessa and Scott's divorce. Eva Marcille hunts, she's hunting Porsha Williams, basically. I mean, this girl is so desperate to get back on the show that she is coming after Porsha full force. She's not playing around. We got some sad news from NeNe Leakes' camp. And T.I. is begging the judge. Before we get into this piping hot tea, why don't we do the roll call and check on our folks?
Roll call, it's a roll call. Tune in and let us know what's up with y'all. We want to hear what you got to say. Teacups, turn them up, what you sipping on today. Roll call, it's a roll call.
Shout out to all the new channel members. T Ness, I see you. Sassy76, Fun to be Blonde, Dukes. Let me see who we have here. Laverne, Deborah Mitchell. Good Life and Home. I know that's right. Shoo. El Padilla, welcome. Sharon Barbie, welcome. Welcome. Let me see here. Lou Sly, welcome. Cosborn, hey. Got little people, a lot of new people. Isla Bonita, hey, Isla Bonita, welcome. Kyle Holmes, Lou Style, let me see here. Kim Gilmore, welcome. She's a new channel member. Glitter Girl, 1229, hey, boo. Miss Boss Lady, yep. Gypsy Girl, hey, boo. Angela Nash, Heidi Black, shout out to Heidi Black and Dear Yvette. Angie B, welcome. Michelle Forster, welcome. The interracial perspective, maturity not included. Welcome, boo. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to send the link out to my community tab. So let me do that right now. My community of folks that text with me, they look forward to this link. So let me go ahead and send that out, Wiley, while we entertain the folks. So Wiley, what was your opinion on Verzuz? Because Verzuz happened last week sometime or over the weekend, right?
Yes. Oh my gosh. I love Verzuz. I was literally in my boxer briefs and I had put on my shorts and I was sagging. It took me back to the long t-shirt days. And I was like, I'm here for it. But it was some tea. It almost didn't happen.
What happened?
Soldier Boy went up to the gate and it was like, listen, your crew can't come in. Your people can't, because they don't have a wristband. He was like, listen, I'm not coming to the Verzuz battle if my artists can't come in. So it almost did not happen. So they allow him to come in, his people to come in. It was great. But the thing I didn't like, why in the world did he play Make It Clap 3 times? I went into that. I'm like, listen, play it one time with Nikki, but playing it over and over and over again, I'm like, girl, I'm over it. But Bow Wow, even though the man is chunky, he know how to perform. That man performed his ass off on Verzuz. Soulja Boy seemed to me that he was high and and he didn't really was into it like that because when you smoke that weed, you ain't really got that high energy. But Bow Wow had the energy, and that's why I agree with Billboard that Bow Wow won the battle. So it was it was really lit. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. I did.
See, I didn't watch it, but now I'm disappointed because to me it was no competition. Soulja Boy was gonna take it. So to find out he was high and not performing up to par is pretty disappointing.
No, right. And so he brought Bow Wow. I mean, Romeo came out for Soulja Boy. That was good. But I'm like, Romeo, I wasn't really feeling that. But when Bow Wow brought out, the Brad, he brought his people. I'm like, Bow Wow brought out Omarion. Come on. That's good. Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
I can't wait to go to the Millennium Tour, but that was lit too. I'm like, it was just fun, regardless of what it is. Even with Soulja Boy, he's very entertaining. He's like, Bell, you got all these old songs. I was here for the entertainment factor of it, and I just can't wait for some more verses about it because it's really entertaining.
Right, absolutely. And you know what? It gets you hyped up for those tours, right?
Right.
You start hearing all that old music and stuff and bobbing your head. But to me, Superman and all them hits that Soulja Boy had, there was no competition. But I'm mad to hear that he was, high and didn't perform up to par.
Right, and Bow Wow got some hits too. Clearly, they're in two different genres, two different eras, And so I'm like, but I was still entertained because Bow Wow definitely delivered. But the crowd, let's get into the crowd. They were dead. I don't know. They thought they was at a funeral that you kind of can't talk, like they wasn't energy. I said they could have hired me to come in the crowd and hype the crowd up. That's one thing that Versus Battle is missing. They should have had Wendy Williams, producer to come in there and hype up the crowd because they wasn't into it. They should have had people that was fans of Bow Wow and fans of Soulja Boy and had they like top fans across the country to go there to be hyped. Most of them probably didn't know the records and they probably was young. So I'm like, where is the energy from the audience? They were quiet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe a lot of people didn't know about it. That's the other thing.
Did. And they probably was drunk too. They probably was smoking edibles. Weed is legal in California. So they probably had the edibles and weed and stuff, but still be turned up. They weren't turned up like Trina audience, in Miami. They were really turned up down there. But this audience, they weren't into it. I don't know what was going on with that.
That's sad to hear. That's disappointing. The interracial perspective, maturity not included. Thank you so much for the super sticker. All right, you ready for the tea, Wiley?
I'm ready for the tea.
All right, up first is this couple. You know them, Wiley?
Oh, the hell are them? But okay.
Oh, listen, Married to Medicine. Okay, you didn't watch Married? I didn't watch this season, to be quite honest with you, because I already knew what was going to happen. Teacups, or the original Teacups that have been paying attention to this channel, know that I spilled the entire season's tea months ago before the season started, right? So I knew what was going to happen, so I didn't have to watch. But that on the left is Dr. Contessa, and on the right is her husband, Scott. Now, Scott's been cheating on her. He feels like, he wasn't getting what he deserved at home. What do you say, Wiley? You got to get on your knees and do what?
You gotta suck it. And how she look. First of all, homegirl look like she just over it. You got to satisfy your man. I'm telling you, and this is the thing. If me and Monica were dating, I gotta tell her how freaky I am. We talk about my bank account, talk about my money, but let me say, but baby, I'm real freaky. How is your freak level? Did you like to get hit in the back? And if you ain't that freaky, then we ain't gonna be compatible because I'm gonna cheat on you. So we have to start having these conversations. And that picture that you put up, they look weird. They don't even look like a doctor. They look high. Like she just got out of rehab. Look how she look. Her lips.
She's stressed out. She's stressed out. Her man cheating, and she got these 3 kids and a medical practice, and her career is up in the air pretty much. She's trying to switch careers, and it's a lot. It's a lot. And she might be dealing with other things. I've heard things that maybe that's not, what she really wants. She's probably looking for something else, if you catch what I mean.
Probably want another woman, probably.
Yeah. She's very militant. She's come from a military background.
But look at her hair. Her hair's not up to par. Come on now. She need a lot of help. And see, ladies, don't let your stuff go. If I meet you and you were sexy, keep giving me that sexy. Don't be looking with the dry lips and all that. Because, men gonna go, women have a lot of competition because you got the Instagram models, you got, you know what I'm saying? So you're competing with a lot. And so just because you're a doctor, can you satisfy me in the bed? Do you still look like a sexy woman that I was into at the beginning? And how she look with them dry lips? And I'm like, I'll cheat on her too. I'm sorry. I'll be with Scott. I'll cheat on as well.
Keep it tight, keep it bright, right? Yeah. What did Destiny's Child say and cater to you? She says she gonna keep it fly like from day one. You gotta keep it that way. No, I agree with you. So they're separating, okay? And this came out at the season 8 reunion. Quad spilled the tea that they're separating. And Quad is kept, according to Scott, he was blindsided by the news. But the fans have seen, they've been having issues for a while now, even what you don't see on TV. Even before the show even started, I've heard that they've been having issues in their marriage. And they grew apart. She's focused on her career. He felt neglected and he decided to look for some comfort outside of the home. Is it right? Absolutely not.
No, can I say this? When you're a career woman, you still got to satisfy your man. See, you women out there, y'all want to be the baddest bee and be a career woman, but you leaving your man out there alone, he's going to find somebody else. So you got to know how to balance being a career woman and also being a wife. And sometimes when you're a career woman, you don't know how to put that boss hat down, because when you my wife, you my woman, you ain't my boss. Some women don't know how to distinguish the two. And that's why you're going to always end up single. Shout out to Monique. She said something, Monique, the comedian. I think this is her third marriage. And she will always have that boss persona. And she said in this marriage with Sydney, she said, I have to lay that aside because I don't want to be a lonely bitch. I want to be in a relationship. And sometimes men are not attracted to women that, I'm a boss, I'm this and this and this, because they don't know how to put that away. You're not going to keep a good, solid relationship when you coming in, you trying to boss your man around. No, you my wife, and I'm the head of this household.
Amen. And listen, it's not, a lot of women don't understand. You can't have, if your husband is very dominant and he wants to be the head of household, he wants to wear the pants, it's not going to work if you want to do the same thing. If you want to be his boss, if you want to be the dominant one, if you want to wear the pants, it's not going to work. Opposites attract. I will say that.
I guarantee the next woman he get will not have all that power. She may not even be in no profession. She's just gonna be a good trophy wife and very submissive. And when you're married to another doctor, they have that doctor swag. No, I want you to be my wife. I want you to go in the kitchen and fry me some chicken. You know what I'm saying? I know you're a doctor, but I want you to make me some macaroni and cheese. That's the type of husband I am. I don't want my wife there talking about she don't feel like cooking because she had to work a 16-hour shift. I don't care nothing about that. You still got to satisfy my need. I'm the man in this relationship.
Right. And ladies, if you're always angry, always treating your husband like he's your child, and listen, if you got to treat him like he's your child, then it's probably best to leave him alone anyway. But if he's doing his part, providing for the home, providing for you emotionally, financially, sexually, checking all the boxes, satisfying all those needs. Treat the man like a man. Don't treat him like your child, please. Right. And then expect all the things that come with, all the things that come with marriage. If you don't treat him like that, you gotta, treat him like a man. Right. So here's the other thing, Wiley. She, in the middle of their marriage now, 3 kids deep, young kids too, under 10, right? She decides she wants to switch careers. She wants to go into public health. She's a doctor, but she's not board certified. So that's the issue right there. When you're not board certified, it's hard to get those high paying jobs at those private, doctor's offices and those type of things. So she decided, look, I'm going to go into public health. Maybe I'm not cut out for necessarily being a physician, Wanted to leave him with 3 kids at home. He's a full-time doctor. He runs his own practice. Wanted to leave him with the 3 kids and move out of state to go to school. Ain't that some crazy shit? That's some crazy shit.
That ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work. No.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not gonna work. And obviously they in too deep. And that's why if you want to have this, you gotta understand before you get married, you want to have this, get your career off the ground first and then get married and have children. Don't try to do it while you have the children and you marry. It's gonna be difficult. Not saying it's impossible, but it's difficult. But I don't want my woman moving out of town and I'm gonna be horny and it ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? I'm a doctor. I want to get it in at home. You know, it's a very stressful job, you know, when you're a doctor. So you want to go home and get it in. You want to come home to a good home cooked meal, and you want to tie it up. You want to tie some things up too. I can't tie it up
all day, dealing with sick people all day. I mean, to come home and have to do the laundry. He was doing laundry, taking care of them kids.
Oh no, I'm glad he dumped her. Ain't nowhere in the world doing laundry. I'm up here bringing home the bacon. I gotta do laundry, and you want to take your ass out of town? Sorry, not gonna happen. I'm gonna have to dump you and give me a Becky with the good hair. I'm sorry. This is why a lot of black men get white women, because they more submissive. They gonna cook the food. They gonna do the laundry. They might not know how to season the chicken. You gotta, help them out with that. But they gonna make sure that they're gonna be there for their man. And a lot of black women need to get that characteristic. They got away with it when they start getting these degrees, start going to college, start becoming these doctors and lawyers, and they losing that woman side, being able to cater to your man because they too busy trying to be the boss. You're gonna be.
I got to disagree with you. I don't think it's a black or white issue. I just think it's a comment in the chat. Do you feel white women are more submissive to their men? Absolutely. Do you feel us black women are losing our men to white women? See, I don't necessarily see it as that. I see this as an attitude, personality, clash of the titans. She wants to wear the pants and bring home the bacon, and so does he, and it's not going to work.
Yeah. Listen, I agree that white women are more submissive to black women. I've met a black woman. I'm a boss. Ain't no man tell me nothing. Listen. God wants you to be submissive to the man. He don't want you coming in here with all these degrees. That's good. When you come in there, you got to bow down to me as the man and cook my food and rub my feet. And let's make some love. I don't want to be talking about your job or how hard it was. No, that's a turn off. I want you to be submissive. I don't want to know about your day, about how difficult it is. That's what's supposed to be the man. So I'm old school. When I get married, my wife's not going to work. I want her at home taking care of the kids and frying the food, cooking the food and stuff like that. And if she is a graphic designer, help me with my YouTube channel, but I don't want her really working at no regular job. I'm sorry.
I love how you fit that in. So Contessa has filed for separation, not a divorce. Separation does not automatically lead to divorce, as we all know, but it's certainly not a good sign, especially since there have been rumors that Scott has other girlfriends. Like I said, before the show even started, naked pics of women in his phone. He's not being honest. He's not being faithful. And worst of all, we saw Contessa finding out about the cheating through one of their daughters in season 8, which I exclusively reported on this channel long before the season started. Y'all can go back and look. I spilled all the tea about what was going to go down during the season. Go back. I'll link that video down below. So now her co-star, Toya Bush Harris, is chiming in. You know, she got to add her 2 cents. And here's what she told People magazine, and I quote, "I talk to Contessa quite often, and I just let her know that basically, girl, you know in your heart when your man is not being honest and he's not being faithful or truthful. And I think that she has to make decisions for herself, but also for her daughters. I said, you're the example. They're going to follow you right now, with your daughter having to make excuses for their father, which is a sad scenario. Okay. I just feel like what your husband has allowed the world to see is disheartening. And now you have to make some really important decisions. And I think at the reunion, even more decisions, right? Here's my personal opinion on the situation. And I've spoken to someone in that circle. You know, I speak to cast members in that circle. And I definitely foresee a divorce. I don't think this is going to last, sadly. They bicker all the time, Wiley. They fight all the time. Contessa resents Scott. She's constantly scolding him like a child. And he's completely fed up with her. He's just done. He's over it.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's something. That's why I'm not shocked. And this is why single life is the best life, because you could do what you want to do. But when you try to get into these relationships with these career women, I'm not surprised that it's ending up in divorce. I'm not surprised at all. I'm not shocked. I'm praying for the children, because divorce really affects the kids. And so I pray, because it's probably going to be a nasty custody battle. It's just going to be all around nasty. But I hope the cameras are rolling and they could put that in the new season. I hope they roll the camera. I really hope so.
I hope she leave the show, though. It's to me, when it comes to divorce and children being involved, if they didn't have kids, maybe, right? Bring it on the show. But because kids are involved, they got to go to school and people staring at them and children asking questions and taunting. I just say leave the show, try to work on the situation.
I say keep the show. Them good ratings. We want to see the drama. We want to see her have a nervous breakdown. We want to see kids crying. Say, Daddy, I want to see the mess. That's good reality show television. Let's see it all.
Not a nervous breakdown, Wiley.
I want to see our hair fall out. I want to see it all. I want to see it all.
Acne breakout?
Yes. I want to see it all. That's a good show.
Wiley.
I mean, I don't want to see y'all all happy. That's a boring show. I want to see the drama because it's real. I want to see it. Yes.
Miss Sweetly Bunt says she was going to school to be a surgeon general. Well, you can't go to school to be a surgeon general. You go for a degree in public health, right? And then you can apply to be a surgeon general. She is a real doctor. I never said she wasn't. She really is. She's a real doctor, but she's not board certified. There is a database. You can Google it to look up who's board certified in the state of Georgia. And she is definitely not board certified, but she is a real doctor. Okay. The two are synonymous, but they're not the same thing. You go to school to become a doctor, and then you can apply. You take exams to become board certified. And it just gives you that extra accreditation in the eyes of other doctors and the public. And she was going to school for 3 days, but in a whole nother state, Memphis, and coming home on the weekends and having him do the laundry and stuff. And then they would argue. And they would argue.
She couldn't do no online. Like, your priority is your husband.
Yeah.
She up here, she still have career goals. Maybe she need to be single, you know what I'm saying? And chase her career goals, and let Scott get somebody that's going to be a good person for him and really make good love and get on their knees and bow down to him and rub his feet. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. And for all you people talking about that's not good television, if they bring this drama, I guarantee the ratings will be through the roof. Y'all will be watching, period.
That's true. They'll definitely tune in. It's going to be sad. They may have tissues, but they'll definitely tune in.
I just hope she don't cry, because I don't want to see a crying doctor. We've seen too many crying lawyers. I definitely don't want to see a crying doctor. But whatever it is, let the cameras roll. I'm here for it.
True. Indeed. Wiley, someone said, does Wiley have a wife or a girlfriend? Y'all stay out of Wiley's business.
Yes, stay out of my business, but whoever it is, best believe she's going to be at home cooking my food, providing for her, and I'm going to be a good husband. And her freak level got to be on my freak level. And then I can teach her. I'm an amazing teacher. I'll be a professor if she need help. But again, I don't want a woman talking about she's a boss. She's about chasing a bag and all that, because you're going to lose me. Because as long as you be a boss and still take care of me and provide for me in the bedroom, then I'm good with you being a boss, baby. You can wear your bonnet. But if you're not going, if you going to be gone all the time traveling, I'm going to cheat on you with your sister or somebody else, Becky, with your hair. I'm going to be honest with you.
Oh, Wiley, okay.
I got needs. God made man with needs. He gave us a lot of seed. And he want us to be fruitful and multiply. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm with you. I'm with you on that, being fruitful and multiplying. Listen, I got 4 kids, so I understand. I understand. All right, so moving along. And you know what? We pray for Scott and Contessa. We hope they can work it out. But if not, like Wiley said, we're here for it too. We want to see it on the show. So moving along to Eva Marcille coming after Porsha once again. First, she attacked her on Wendy Williams like a few weeks ago, and now she's doing some more talking. Okay. Eva Marcille was at the BET Awards over the weekend, and they caught her on the red carpet. And here's what she had to say when someone asked about Porsha and Simon's relationship. And I quote, I don't like to think about it because that's not my situation. However, I love my husband and I would hate to see on either side of the situation. To be Porsha engaged to a man who's still married, or to be married to a man that you're estranged from, that's engaged to another woman. So it's all quite funky to me. But as far as the Sterlings are concerned, we keep it very nice and mellow and mild around our home. And my husband is a very simple guy. So we don't worry about that. She described Porsha and Simon's relationship as sloppy Joe because it's so messy. Child, why is Eva coming for Porsha? She could have said no comment.
Why she didn't bring this energy when she was on the show? Why she being messy now? When she was on the show, she was trying to act, I don't ain't nothing to mess. I'm above the mess. I'm married. I'm this. Why are you trying to be messy now? I think she really trying to get a peach. She trying to get some airtime, and you should have did that when you were on the show. I don't understand it. It is messy. It's very messy. But Porsha, she know what she did. She's doing this so she could get more attention, more camera time, so she don't get fired off the show. She's doing this for a reason, because one thing about Porsha, she know how to get the bag and she know how to stay relevant. Even girl, you should have brought your husband, your ex, the one that beat on you. You should have brought him on the show, and y'all could have went on had a big old argument on there. But no, but you tried to erase that, didn't want to talk about that, and now you're trying to get in somebody else drama and mess. Come on now, go on somewhere, sit down, Heifer. Just go.
Yeah, well, she was pregnant. And she couldn't go on cash trips, and she couldn't do this, and she couldn't do that. So they was like, you know what? You're not bringing enough drama to stay on this show. Goodbye. You got to go. So now that she's not pregnant, and she wants back on that show, even though she said before when she got fired, oh, I don't care. I walked away from that show. You know, the usual status quo statement they make. Oh, I wasn't fired. I left. Mm-hmm. Sure you did, girl. So she made that statement and said, I have so much going on in my life. I don't care about that show, but she can't stop talking about it.
She was fired, right? It's just embarrassing that she's doing all this. And she had a storyline. She didn't want to bring that to the forefront. She should have brought her ex. What's the guy's name? Dark skin. He used to look real good, by the way. Now he's
crazy one, McCall.
Crazy one. But she should have brought him on the forefront. And while she's trying to talk about other people, she should have brought that. And she's not on the show, so it's too late to be messy now, because they're not going to renew her contract or bring her back. I don't think so.
No, we don't care if you're attacking Porsha, Simon, Fallon. Bring in some of the grandmothers, like Porsha's mother, Simon's maybe ex-wife. That's all we need. We don't even, quiet as it's kept, we don't need Kenya Moore. We don't need who else?
Cynthia. We don't need her.
We don't need Cynthia. Even Wendy Williams said that Cynthia should be
that's
fired.
Embarrassing. I would have been
that to her face.
I would have been embarrassed. I would have told her, listen, you don't need to be on here. You always getting sick and passing out. You could be replaced with Nick Cannon. It's nowhere in the world I'm going to have somebody tell me that I should be fired and your ass be passing out, getting dizzy, swollen ankles, got cheated on by your man by the younger woman, and he got her pregnant, and you talking about I should be fired? No, you should be fired because you're not that reliable.
But she told Cynthia this to her face. And she actually stayed there and did the whole interview.
She should have clapped back. She should have dragged Wendy Williams. See, that's the problem. Cynthia's so boring. She just ain't got it no more. She should have had me, and I could have wrote her a couple of jokes to say to Wendy Williams, and that could have made her like, damn, keep Cynthia on. Did you see how she dragged Wendy? But she ain't do it. She just sat there and smiled with her botched face and all the plastic surgery.
Wow, she was just so happy to be on the show. Somebody was interviewing her. She was just so happy to be interviewed that she was going to say nothing. She sat there, got dragged. Then Wendy asked her, who do you think should be fired also in addition to you? And Cynthia said, NeNe. But NeNe not even on the show, girl. What the hell? NeNe not on the show.
I'll tell you.
What is you talking about? NeNe not on the show? Yeah. But okay, comment in the chat. Who thinks Cynthia Bailey should be fired? Do you think Cynthia's time is up? Because I think so. I think she's very boring.
I've been up.
Yeah. Seasons ago.
Yes.
Mhm.
Only way I would like to sit here to come if they bring what's Peter? Is that her ex-husband, Peter?
Yeah,
Bring him,
Patricia. Mhm.
bring him back. That can make her more interesting. You know, I will bring that kind of back because once he left, her storyline left.
That's
To
true.
make it interesting.
True, true. That is absolutely true. Channel members, I dropped the link to the backstage on the community tab. Y'all can go ahead and grab that. Oh, yeah. I think, Eva's not needed, boo. Just sit this one out. Sit it out. You ain't going, there's no room for you. We don't have time to even write you into a storyline. We don't care. Porsha's carrying the girl. She's carrying the show. Quite as it's kept, she saved the show.
She's saving the show, absolutely. And they definitely should bring back NeNe because anytime she do an interview, we're gonna talk about the NeNe with her husband. They definitely need to bring NeNe back because she do have some storylines.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Very
NeNe could sit there and do nothing and still be a whole mood.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Like she's the one. But I'm here I can't wait for the new season. I'm going to be watching. Like I said, I got my Wiley show notebook here. It's going to be on sale soon. I have my Wiley show notebook, and we're going to be keeping notes of this. But I can't wait for the new season. I can't wait.
Show me that notebook again. I like that. Show me.
It's the Wiley show notebook. Hold on, let me do it. There you go.
Okay, Wiley, will I get a peek of what's in that notebook?
It's a lot of mess and tea, and I write stuff down with celebrities and all that, and research and stuff. I can't wait because I want to thank you because you got me into these reality shows. Because at one point I'm like, I'm not into. Now that I'm working with you, I said I gotta be into these reality shows. I got you.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we talked about it. Yeah, yes. Quentin. I totally agree with you. Comment in the chat. Yes, yes, yes to bringing Phaedra back. Phaedra is a whole mood with the reeds and, the nice, nasty reeds and the fake Southern charm.
And bring back Phaedra X, the one that went to jail. What's his name? Bring him back too. See, these people have storyline that should be more up. Yeah, bring back Apollo. And he looked good. His body looked good. Face on. But bring him back too. I just love all that drama. It would bring ratings and stuff like. I hate when they try to play it safe. Don't play it safe. Get nice and nasty. Get in the gutter. That's what we want to see.
And NeNe can get in the gutter. That's why I love her.
Yes, that's why I like her. Absolutely.
Yes. All right, y'all. Speaking of NeNe Leakes, have some bad news to share. Greg's cancer has returned. Yeah, you guys know he suffered from colon cancer back in 2018, and it's now returned. NeNe revealed the news in a recent interview with the Jasmine brand, shout out to them, that her husband was in the hospital for about a week after the reinsurgence in his cancer battle. Back in 2019, he did announce that he was cancer free. So this is really sad to report. NeNe said, Greg is so-so when asked, how's Greg doing? I'm sure, what did she say here? He stayed in the hospital for about 15 days. I'm sure he'll be home in about a week or so. I'd love everybody to pray for Greg. That would be beautiful. Pray for his strength and pray for me too. So sad. Yeah. Very hit stage 3 cancer. I remember that. And he was in the hospital. He had a couple of surgeries, right? Mm-hmm. He was home trying to recover. They were going through a lot of things in their marriage too at the same time. We saw it all play out on the show. It was very sad. Then in 2019, when he announced he was cancer free, we all got so excited. But now the cancer is back. Very, very sad.
Yeah. It's really sad. This is why you have to live life and you just never know. You have to take care of yourself. Be careful what you consume. But yeah, I'm definitely praying for his family and praying for NeNe because there have to be a lot of pressure on her as a wife to go and visit her husband in the hospital. Then she's running her own business. So I'm definitely praying for that, that family. You clearly see that she's under a lot of stress with that because seeing your significant, your other half in the hospital. So I'm just praying for that entire family.
Absolutely. And NeNe has been under a lot of stress in general, dealing with the trauma from the show and not coming back and battling the network. And now this. I mean, how much can one woman take?
Facts. It's a lot. It's really a lot. And I've worked in healthcare, people that have cancer. It's something that it's really rough. And I'm praying that they get through it, really praying.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Someone in the chat has said they've been trying to reach out to me to speak to me offline. Just send me an email, editor@allaboutthetea.com, or text me at 504-499-0461. I generally respond depending on what you text me. If I don't respond, it's because it's something extremely messy and I don't care about it, Yeah. And I know there's a lot of various rumors going on, Wiley. You know the drama, Wiley. You want to talk about any of it?
Yeah, I'm here for the drama. Drama is good. I love drama like a good pair of drawers. Okay. The drama is really good because it's good for business. Let them talk. People losing sleep, losing hair, ain't washing their ass. I am here for it. And we just gonna keep going forward. Okay. The lies what people come up with, and I'm just immune. I'm like, oh gosh, and we are still survivors. Members are coming in, they're subscribing, they're donating, they're helping out. So despite all the noise, you're still blessed.
Amen. And I don't deal with people with mental health issues. I try to handle people like that delicately, especially if you don't have it under control. If it's wild and you're in a manic state. And the people are feeding into the frenzy and the lies, and you're harassing innocent people, calling up grandmas and grandpas and strangers and going through all of LinkedIn, coming up with new names every single day. And people actually sit there and listen to the bullshit. It's every day it's a new name. Which one is it? Which is it?
Which one is it? Honey, when I see this, I literally laugh and I'm like, oh, girl, y'all still ain't got the right person. Y'all investigation skills is on a second grade level. Until you get the real people, then I could give you some kudo points. But you're getting the wrong person and dragging just innocent folks. I'm just like, I'm here for a good cackle because that's all what it is. It's very psychotic, and people love. I'm telling you, it feels good to be manic. I've been manic plenty of times, and the sex is incredible when you're manic. By the way, so it's very entertaining when you're manic. When you don't sleep for days and you got all these names of different conspiracy, it's good for ratings. People love to see a train wreck.
I would love to interview NeNe one day. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm working on that. Yeah, and people love a good train wreck, but at some point, to me, you have to question your sanity.
Facts.
You sitting up there listening to something for hours on end that does not make sense. Right. What does that make you?
That makes
you probably should go see a doctor.
Especially if you're talking about the same topic for hours on hours. Ain't wash your ass, ain't brush your teeth, and you go over and over. I know this person is manic, and clearly, and I'm like, people just in it, and they don't care. They know the person crazy, but they are entertained by that foolishness.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Quentin. Exactly. Don't even make no damn sense. All right, moving on. Yeah, we do like a little drama, but not too much. Yeah, it's very sad. Queen Talks. I see you in the backstage, my love. I will get to it. And I'm also dropping the link here in the chat for those that want to call in. So moving on to T.I. and Tiny. Okay, I have an update for everyone. Let me pull that up. Y'all know T.I. and Tiny, right?
Yes.
There we go. Okay, so T.I. Harris is asking the judge, he's begging the judge to throw out the lawsuit by Sabrina Peterson. Now, she had filed a defamation lawsuit against T.I. because he called her a liar. When she accused him of pulling a pistol to her head years ago, he said, "You're crazy and you're a liar." So she said, "No, I'm not, motherfucker, and I'm suing your ass." That's what she said. And she did. She sued him, and there's an active lawsuit going on for defamation of character. And Tiny called Sabrina Peterson strange on social media and commented, and I quote, "Everybody know you've been special." Okay. What are your thoughts? Also, he said that Peterson is an adjudicated liar. That's what he said. And a convicted felon with a lengthy rap sheet for crimes involving dishonesty, and violent assault, and has a reputation for being unscrupulous. You know, he liked them big words. Those are in court documents. He said that she's dishonest, she's violent, and she has a reputation for being unscrupulous. Now, just to bring everyone up to speed, Sabrina Peterson recently did an interview with Jason Lee of Hollywood Unlocked. And in that interview, she said that T.I. hired a hitman to kill her. I talked about it. Me and Wally covered that in a previous video. I will link it down below. Yes, that T.I. was going to pay some former bodyguard of his $25K to kill Sabrina. Now, if there was no weight to what she was saying, why would he be trying to kill her? Allegedly.
Listen, I personally believe that Sabrina is mentally ill. I've said it countless times. She's doing this for promotion because she know I'm attached to T.I. And the thing about it is they brought her into the circle, right? And so she has some type of credibility because she was over there. And I think she's using that. And they did this. He did this. She's trying to get some money and she's trying to force T.I. to cut her a check. That is what she's trying to do. She wants money. This woman wants money, and T.I. is not going to do it because he's stubborn. He's like, I didn't do nothing wrong. And if he didn't do nothing wrong, he shouldn't give her a damn dime. What she should get is to be in some mental institution and get some help. That's what she should get. Instead of trying to harass T.I., just saying these lies, no evidence. She haven't not a shred of evidence to back up her allegations. She's just saying, like last week we had a guest on, she's trying to see what is stick, and this ain't sticking. And this lawsuit will be thrown out. Just watch. She's not gonna get anything from T.I. or from Tiny. She ain't gonna get nothing.
Yeah, last week we had Lady Charmaine of the Lady Charmaine radio show. She's a huge personality on radio down in Sacramento, California. She's interviewed so many people. I just love her. Didn't you love her?
I did love Lady Charmaine.
Yes, beautiful and smart.
That was wonderful.
Mm-hmm. And knows the true definition of sisterhood too. Okay.
Absolutely, yes.
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
Yes.
That was good. It was a good vibe, you know,
It was.
radio royalty, and just having her to give her commentary was amazing.
It was. And you know what I like the most about her is that her opinion, just like yours, was totally different than mine.
Yeah.
I love that. I love it. Because we don't all have to agree. I love opposing opinions because she also feels that Sabrina is full of shit. And she feels that Sabrina is looking at some money grab. She said the same thing you said. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if he pulled. So you don't believe he ever pulled a pistol to her head? You believe that's BS?
I think that's BS. I think that she's thinking of everything that is going on. She just want to take them down for forever because they don't want to be her friend. I don't think he pulled out a gun on her. I think she's using these terms like, oh yeah, you know, T.I. was accused of having guns. He was arrested for that. So I'm going to say he had a gun. Or that didn't stick. Oh, I'm going to say he tried to hide a hitman and push me off a building. Every week is something different. Come on, honey. Get real. I don't believe her.
Right. Absolutely. Shout out to Cosborn2164. Thank you so much for the super sticker. We appreciate you. Sassy76, thank you. Monica and Wiley, you guys are killing it.
Yes,
thank you, my love. We appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate the support. Yeah, I'm still up in the air. Okay, let's not conflate issues, Wiley. So there's two different things going on here. Now, Sabrina is suing T.I., not Tiny, T.I. for holding a gun to her head and then calling her a liar, saying it never happened, saying she's stupid and that she's special, quote unquote. And I guess he's trying to say that she's a little touched. Is that what he's trying to say? Yeah, by calling her special. So that's what she's suing him for. Now, after Sabrina came forward, a slew of women who she doesn't know, by the way, I know she did interview a few of them, but she don't know these women, came forward and said, listen, I was being pimped by T.I. and Tiny, sex trafficked, forced to ingest drugs, forced to do all kinds of sexual things I didn't want to do. That's separate from Sabrina.
Right. It is very separate.
Right.
And like I said, it was some cases in Vegas that were dropped. And so we're going to see how these cases are going to play out in LA County. But the cases in Vegas were dropped. It was no evidence. So they dropped those cases. So we're going to see how this is going to play out. All we have to do for that situation is wait and see. But this whole thing with Sabrina, honey, she's a damn liar. She needs to stop. And these blogs need to stop talking about her, because the more they talk about her, the more she's going out doing interviews and getting and trying to get publicity. That's all she's doing. She wants to be known, and she want a payday, and she wants some cash. And I guarantee you, if T.I. pay her $2 million, you won't hear a peep out of Sabrina.
You think so?
I think so. I think she want millions.
You know what? I wouldn't put it past her. I really wouldn't.
If they pay her $2 million, her sign some documents, she definitely, you ain't gonna hear nothing from her.
Wow.
The money run out, dear. She
That's sad. That's sad. But you know what? Money talks, like they say. It really, really does.
Absolutely.
It really, really does. Comment in the chat. How do you feel about this whole T.I. and Tiny thing? Y'all know how I feel. And what I've been saying, where there's smoke, there's a fire. Where there's smoke, there's fire. So Viva says Sabrina's integrity needs to be called into question, because after this gun was allegedly pulled on her, she continued to hang around Tip and Tiny. Yeah, that was kind of odd, you know, what people will do for fame. Yeah, you're right. I would be done with them. You're right. Free them, people. You know where that came from?
Oh my God! Yeah, from the people, the guy on her live. Oh my gosh!
What did you think of that? Robbie, I ain't gonna lie, that had me rolling. That was just so crazy. Free the people, the white van. You sitting up there looking stuck. You sitting up there looking stuck. Oh my God. He said, you know that short bitch named Tiny, as if she didn't know who Tiny was. That's what he said to Sonique. He said, a short bitch jumps out named Tiny. Listen, I think I watched that video probably about 8 or 10 times, just rolling. Tears were streaming out my tears. It was funny. Okay, I'm going to add Rhonda to the chat. Hey, Rhonda.
Hey, Monica. Hi, Wiley.
Hi.
Hey, how are you tonight?
I am great. Glad to see you back.
Glad to be back. Thank you.
Great topic.
Thank you.
NeNe and Greg. I'm so sad. Greg. But you know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see NeNe make amends with Andy. I'd like to see both of them make amends, and then NeNe come back to the show. Because I think Atlanta is NeNe. I'd love to see her back.
Absolutely.
And I'm just so sad. I mean, she's in my prayers, really.
Amen.
Greg is definitely in my prayers.
Yes.
T.I. Sabrina seems like a woman scorned. I smell a woman that's deeply scorned and greedy. She wants money from him. I agree with you, Wiley.
Facts. I agree.
Wants money. She wants money from T.I. I really do think so. Who else were we talking about earlier?
Greg and NeNe, Contessa and Scott. What are your thoughts on them?
Oh, you know what? Maybe it's just a relationship that's over. She should just leave. She's so pretty to me. Yeah. And if he doesn't like her because she's like an alpha female, then he should go find himself a subservient or a woman that's more, you know, controlling, if that's what he likes. And she should find herself a man that she can build with and become a power couple with. I mean, you know, there's someone for everybody out here. You don't have to be alone. So I think she should go on. I mean, I think she can go out and find another guy. I think she can. Obviously, her husband, he's a doctor, but if it's not working between them, let it go. Life is so short. And look at Greg and NeNe. Life is just too short to sit in a relationship miserable. Crazy. No, don't do it. And Wendy Williams. Oh, Wendy. Wendy. You know what? I believe there's somebody for everybody. And I just think, I don't know if I think Wendy Williams is just, she's dating outside her league, and she's a little crazy. I think Wendy, I just wish her the best, because I like Wendy, but her behavior just makes me cringe when I see her do all this stuff with these guys. So, and imagine if I had Wendy's money in her platform, I would be living large. You know what I mean? I'd be seeing my therapist once a week. I would be
Twice a week. I would go twice.
Yeah, I'd be dating and dating
Yeah.
guys. She could get some average guys who are pretty nice. She could do that, but because she's got a lot going on. Like I don't want to put anything on her, allegedly drugs and all that. I don't want to. I just wish the best for her.
Right.
And if you know, Monica, if we were in that role, another Black woman that had it together mentally, had that money and that platform, it would be a party on my show every day. Every day a party.
But think about it though, Rhonda. I mean, just for instance, use me as an example with the psychotic drama going on with, what do you call her, the dirty witch?
The dirty witch, okay?
Right. And listen, there's no beef because I don't know her. We've never exchanged words. We've never had a problem. But again, because I'm trending, you want to monetize off of me. I get it. I understand. Yeah. So you're using lies and you're relying on the stupidity of the public to feed into, buy into your lies. Yeah. And they're not smart. People love drama. If Wendy was on there and it was all peaches and cream and she was skipping around on the stage, la, 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 all happy, they wouldn't be tuning in.
Nope.
The messier she gets, the better.
That's true.
The only thing missing is that she don't show up drunk every day.
Right, because she know that Nick Cannon is coming, and
they would love that if she showed up drunk every day. It would just add to it.
Yes, and that's
like Gaper's delay, right? We love to see a car crash or like driving. They call it Gaper's delay, where you look, and we love to see a train wreck. But I think Wendy, it's really sad because she's blessed with so much, and you know what, Monica? Maybe she's doing this by design. Because my sister Rita. She believes Wendy Williams is doing this to keep her ratings up.
Absolutely.
That's what she said.
If you saw how she did the brat, that was very random. She knew it would go viral. Oh, you see text. I know. Ooh, what if you were single?
Did you see that interaction?
We talked about it on this channel. Why we talked about it on his channel?
I saw the interaction and I was like, she's doing it for the rate. And she understands I got some serious competition coming. Ellen went off the air. It's going off the air. Nick Cannon is coming, and when Nick Cannon hosts her show, the ratings were up. So the people are there for. So she know I can't be falling out. I gotta really throw everything to see what's sticking. It's working because every time she talk about her with Ray J, you see that. Oh,
what is that about? You see what happened with Ray J and Whitney Houston allegedly.
Baby, them just two attention whores getting together for clicks and views, so he can sell his headphones and she can sell her show and get those ratings and get them talking. They fucking. What about Princess? And it's all by design.
Guess what? That draws me to her show. You're right. Because when she act crazy like that, I have to go on there every day. I tune into her show and I'm like, oh, please, Wendy, please don't do anything, please. Because I want to see her win. But maybe she is winning because her ratings, I'm sure, are up because that Debrat, that exchange was shocking to me. I mean,
Inner Divine Guidance. IDGTV. Thank you so much for the super sticker, my love. You're beautiful, by the way. Look at that smile. Very pretty. Poise Nostalgist. Thank you so much for the super sticker and all your love and constant support. Thank you. Yeah, that Brett interview was something for the record books, child. Very, very interesting.
Brett, did you hear her on her show where was it Ricky Smiley that asked her? That's her boss, right? He said, did you set her straight? Did you put her in line? She said, yeah, I set her straight. I'm like, oh, wow. So, and she did, because Wendy, I'm like, Wendy, you just lied on that poor woman. I mean, she just, and the Brat's engaged or something or married, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's got her own relationship, and Wendy just said, you tried to come on to me. And she's like, no, I didn't. You needed a friend. Did you hear what she said that? I was like, oh, they're saying you're lonely, you need a friend. Oh, I can't go out like that, Wendy.
Dang, girl. Yeah. All right, Miss Rhonda. Listen, what do you think of Eva coming for Porsha?
Oh, you know what? I commented in the chats. Eva is weak sauce. Porsha is hot sauce. Eva is green with envy. Eva she lost her peach. What she should have done, and Wiley, you're right. She should have invited her ex. He's fine. and he's cuckoo crazy. And if she would have brought him on that show, and Messy Andy would have kept Eva and that her fine ex-husband, and because her current husband, the attorney, God bless his, his soul, he's an attorney, but he's boring.
Right.
But that ex, oh boy, that would have been something we all would have loved. Wouldn't you have loved to have seen that?
I would love to see that. And that would have got her current husband, and he would have probably started turning it up too. Like, it would have been all turn up. Yeah. She would have
Apollo too. Bring Apollo back.
That would be lovely. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Hey, Wally, I just got a text message. Don't mean to cut you off. Miss Sheila says, "Shut up. Ain't nobody rubbing your feet."
What? Well, listen. If you're gonna be lonely because men like they like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to rub my feet. Somebody will.
Rub your man's feet.
Y'all don't know who be rubbing Wally feet.
That's everything. Like when a woman rub your feet, it just woo. Like I'm telling you, that's
you like that, Wiley, huh?
I love that.
That gets his juices flowing, child.
Do like a double shift and working, building my business. You rub my feet, cook me a good meal. Oh, God.
Oh, Wiley. Well,
yes,
your is out there, honey. Because
they out there.
Said the fried chicken and the massages and
that's what I want.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
There's somebody for everybody out there. You'll find her.
Yeah. Thank you for calling in tonight, Miss Rhonda.
No
we appreciate you. You have a wonderful night. Goodbye. Cosborn 2164. Thank you so much for the super chat. Wendy knows Nick Cannon is about to go on air. She has to bring fire. But do you really think that Nick Cannon got what it takes?
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
He got what it takes. He got that young demographic because he got wilding out. He got what it takes. And he got a formula. The women love him. And he's so he's coming in and he was able to test that when he hosts for Wendy Williams. The ratings were up. They loved him. So I'm like, oh, he gonna get a show. And she knows she got serious competition coming.
That's true. See, the only way everyone's saying that Eva's husband is boring. He really is, because her family life is not dramatic. It's just, plain Jane. It's white Wonder Bread. bring Missy Elliott on, and they have an affair.
Yes.
Allegedly, the two of them used to get it on. So that's the only way. I mean, at this point, the game that Porsha is bringing, stealing your co-worker's husband, nobody can top that shit. Okay? Like I said, you got to do, Candy must be punching air right now and just mad as hell because Porsha done stole the show. Porsha. People can't stop talking about Porsha.
And they're going to be talking about her for a while. Like,
that's all we tuning in. Quiet as it's kept. That's all we tuning in for.
Facts.
Right. Tawana to Inspire TV. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Monica and Wiley. I fell out when the brat said Wendy needed a friend. Shady. Let me go ahead and add Felicia to the chat. Hey, Felicia.
Hey, Monica. Hey, Wiley. Love the show. Teacup forever.
All right.
I kind of wanted to circle back to the T.I. Tiny Sabrina Peterson situation. One of the things that I don't think anybody has brought up is the fact that T.I. and Tiny are fake woke. They talk about being out in the community, uplifting everybody. But, the Bible says one thing, get your house in order. They out here having all these type of sex dungeons and different things like that. Maybe all the stuff what they're saying, that people are saying about them is not true, but some of it is. You got to get your house in order. This is why things like this is happening, even though you have people like Sabrina Peterson that's a liar, and she's about her coin. So that's pretty much all that I wanted to say, and I love you guys, and keep it up.
We love you too.
I love you.
Thank you for calling. And did you just send me a text message?
I did.
Okay, I got it. And I responded right back. I said, girl, call in. Thank you.
Love you guys.
I thought that was about to say I should get my feet rubbed. Well, you would say I should get my feet rubbed?
Oh, no, I can't rub no feet. No, I can't rub no feet.
Okay, you're going to be single. No. You're going to be single. You're going to be single, miss. You're going to be single.
Have to be.
Okay? I'm telling you, you got to rub the feet. You can't rub the feet.
Listen, ladies, if y'all need advice on how to get a man and keep a man, call in Because Wiley is spilling tea, and he has, listen, he has experience. He knows how to get women. He knows how to keep women. He knows how to keep a woman happy. Y'all need to call in. All right,
I'm gonna
Felicia.
take some notes, Wiley.
All right, please.
Yes,
All
get
right,
that
bye, guys.
Wiley notepad and take some notes.
Bye.
Okay, y'all. Bye. Quiet as this cat, Wiley. I want that notebook. I want one for myself too. I want one with my avatar on there. Shoot. Hey, boo. Rashad is a writer on my website, All About the Tea. She's from Canada, and she is an amazing person. Hey, boo. Thank you for the Canadian coin. She is so sweet. Hugs and kisses to you. I was accused of being her as well. The girl is 5 months pregnant. I hope I'm not her right now. I got 4 kids. But yeah, congrats to you and your hubby and the baby. I can't wait for the baby to come. Okay.
Yes.
To be Black Native. Hey, boo. How you doing, girl?
I'm doing good, Monica. I'm glad to see you.
Aw, thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. Appreciate
Hey, Wiley.
Hi.
I've been married 31 years coming up in, I think 32 years. Coming up in August.
Yes.
I still don't rub his feet.
Oh, okay.
And I'm still married, so.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you cook his
Just so
food?
you know.
Do you cook his food? Do you cook for him?
When I want to.
Huh?
When I want to.
When you want to. Oh, see,
Yeah.
I can't be with you. You got to cook for me every day. You can't be having that fan. While you got that fan and that mask on, you can be in that kitchen cooking some fried chicken and macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, in fact, I made some potato salad and he bought the chicken today.
Well, you must be giving that good loving. There's something that keeping him, at home and happy.
Hey, hey, I do what I do, honey.
You got that wop.
But I don't rub, I guess so. I got that 62-year-old wop, honey, just like some of these other ladies.
Look, okay. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Thank you for calling in. But how have you been in general? How have you been? I haven't spoken to you, seen you in a while.
I know, huh? I was just, it's so many available people. I've been visiting around the different YouTube streets, and some of them are bad and some of them are good. So I'm just trying to keep myself positive.
Oh, yeah.
I want to start a new business. I'm thinking about teaching some Bible studies on YouTube. I need some help.
Oh, okay. Very good. I mean, YouTube can use more of that Bible study on YouTube. Yeah.
Listen, man, what you got on the mask? Y'all got the Rona in there? Is the Rona? You got the
Why
mask?
leave that lady alone?
I want to know why you got the mask on. I'm just wondering.
I have a reason why. You know what? Because of COVID, I've been having such trouble getting to the dentist. Okay. And I hate looking at my teeth on the screen.
Oh, okay. All right.
And so I always put it on when I get on the screen with you, because last time I was talking to you, I was like, ew.
Okay.
You gonna say, what's wrong with your teeth?
Okay. I
know how Monica is. So I'm like,
Yeah. Well, I know you can, but then again, now that I've known you, guess what someone will do? They'll take your name and come on here with an avatar and then come on here with some dumb stuff. So just show your face a little bit and then you can put the avatar back on if you want.
Okay.
Or the thing. But there you go.
Beautiful.
She really is. Yes. She is very, very beautiful. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you got beautiful teeth. What you saying?
Yeah, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? No, you're beautiful. You are beautiful. That's why that man ain't going nowhere.
All right.
The top ones, my top are beautiful, but the bottom, I need some implants.
Okay. We can't tell though. You're still beautiful.
You're still
regardless.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Regardless, you're still beautiful.
I can tell.
To be Black Native.
I received the compliments very well.
Yeah.
I was doing a good job.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're trying to stay positive and, be more consistent on here. It is summertime though, and I'm trying to get my kids ready for summer camp, and there's a lot going on,
Yeah.
a lot going on. But thank you for calling in, and thank you for staying positive and supporting.
My pleasure. I love you guys.
We love you too.
Keep up the
Thank
good
you.
work.
Thank you.
Thank you. Miss Redhead, thank you for the Aussie coin. 28 years with my man Wiley. Never rubbed his feet. Baby, I'm built for comfort, not for speed. Love you guys. Well, she done told you. She all the way in Australia too, Miss Redhead. I think Vanessa Camagate had the right formula. She said fried chicken, rub the feet, and slob the knob.
Yes, come on. I'm with that.
I knew you would love that. All right. Before we wrap things up, I'm going to add my girl, Queen Tulsa, to the chat. Hey, boo. You there, Queen?
Yes. How are you, Monica? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Hi, Wiley. How are you?
Good.
Are you excited to see me?
Your avatar, yeah, you look beautiful.
Yeah.
Avatar to avatar, you look beautiful.
Oh, I'm loving your ponytail. Like, did you get like a new do or something? It looks a little sleek.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I see you. All right, so listen, guys. We're gonna just start right here. With Eva, I really feel like Eva's trying too much. I don't know if you guys noticed she got her teeth done again. And she's in like some plays or like some movies and stuff. It's like I would just rather her stay behind the scenes because like in front of the scenes she gives me a headache. Okay. So where are we gonna go to next? Prayers to Greg, NeNe, and everybody that's affected. Greg, thank you for sharing your wife and family with the world, sending prayers up for a speedy recovery. All right, so we are going to go into the false investigators. We have some false investigators out here on these YouTube streets, and they are harassing, and they are harassing me. I'm just going to put it out there like that.
What is going on?
Well, they are saying that Monica, you have me setting some people up.
What? Girl, elaborate. What are you talking about? What?
Well, I never got the memo. So as much as I have, so I was just browsing and I just typed in my name. I said, okay, let's see what comes up. And then there's this crazy haired lady, kind of like a beloved. And she pretty much like just went in. She went to my page. She went on my videos, started getting recordings on it. And it was real creepy. Like
what?
Listening to the voice and people are like, that's Queen Tulsa. And they're like, she made the headlines. And, you know, when I put up, I made the headlines, people were saying I didn't make the headlines. And she put me in the headlines. So I'm just trying to figure out, Monica, when am I supposed to set somebody up and how was I supposed to do it?
You're trying to make sense out of nonsense.
You're
trying to make something rational that's irrational.
That's irrational.
Okay, Queen Tulsa.
Yeah.
You know, you come on this channel, you do your reporting from the field. We have fun. We kiki. We're not about the nonsense and the stuff that don't make sense. We're not about that.
Facts.
No,
we don't have time for that.
Yeah, we just come over here, we laugh, you know, it might be some situations where it gets really serious and things get heavy and we get emotional. So it's a little bit of everything over here. And what I love about here is you did give a platform. You don't have to share your platform. That's true. Let's look at all the other big YouTubers. They don't really share their platform. And I was listening to Trick Daddy the other day, and he says something really hit home. He's like, look at your celebrities. Like, you can't go up and take a picture with them. You don't conversate with them. You know, they don't engage with you. You get what I'm saying? However, Trick Daddy, you know, he doesn't discriminate. He's just that family man. You see him in a hood, you can say, hey, you can get that picture.
Right.
So learn the difference between who's with the shit and who's on the bullshit. Okay, we're with the shit over here, and I am Queen Tosa reporting live from the field. Thank you guys for having me. And
Queen, don't hang up yet. See, Quentin, hey, shout out to Quentin. He knows the tea. He knows what's going on. Because I don't go watch those videos. I don't even click on them. Because I don't want that stuff, latching onto my spirit. And I told you that before, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people that know me, like my mods and my friends and family, they know. They're like, girl, did you see this? I'm like, listen, I'm not watching it. I don't care, blah, blah, blah. But Quentin, he knows what's going on. He goes, yes, Tulsa, apparently your ass supposed to be in witness protection, allegedly. What the hell? What the hell?
Hey, I mean, you know what? We are not. I mean, I know I reported on Brittany, but can we free me? Free Queen Tulsa?
Can I be free?
Out of the mess?
Can I be free?
Please.
Can all the Monicas in the world be freed? I mean, this shit is outrageous.
You know
yeah,
what?
Let me see. Somebody said it here. Xavier said, Monica is a million people in one body with different names using a voice box. LOL. Make it make sense. I'm starting to believe the people that believe it are more crazy than the person that's even saying it. As a matter of fact, the person that's saying it, I don't even think is crazy. She's just a con artist looking for clicks and views, and she relies on the stupidity of the public.
And listen, you know what's so evil about it is like she will sit and listen. That's just like a person you having sex and somebody just got their ear up next to the door. That's how I felt violated.
That's nasty, huh?
I felt it was dirty. It was trifling for you to sit up here and harass woman after woman. And then to hear these women pleading, this is not me. You have the wrong person. It's like, ma'am, I feel like you, girl, I feel like it's a Me Too movement going on online.
Yeah. Kay Stone says, supposedly Queen Tulsa was sent to the other channel. Supposedly Queen Tulsa was sent to set the other channel up and is feeding her names of people to be investigated. Okay, child, if you say so.
That is crazy.
You say so.
You know what? And a late person, I will not bring their name up, just wants it. I mean, she really has a hard on for me. Like,
what?
Every second she gets, she wants to like say this, she wants to say that. So
wait a minute, you just said a late person. What do you mean by late person?
A late former
panelist?
I don't know her like that. So I don't really.
Okay. Okay. What are they saying about you? Because I know there's a former panelist that's old and drunk and running her mouth with a bunch of lies. And even Wiley, did you hear this? Apparently, you're a secret double agent working with the other side, setting me up. So I'm like, oh shit, if Wiley is a double agent, you just gave him away. Oh snap.
These people are something else. I don't watch them because I'm so busy doing content. I don't watch it because I don't want that in my spirit, right? To mess me up. I just let them talk. It's just free publicity. We just reached 5 million views on our YouTube channel. So all what it is just free publicity, right? I don't get in the gutter. I used to be in the B sector with my drawers over my head, and I'm not about to go back into the beef.
Right. Yeah. I mean, but guess what? It's almost like though, All About the Tea, Monica has been trending so much. It's transcended from the B sector into mainstream, right? There's some bizarre shit going on. Absolutely. I never knew. I mean, Buffy said, girl, you must be Beyonce. That's what she always says to me. She goes, that shit is crazy.
It really is.
And you know what? It is crazy. However, you guys are really running up on people in these YouTube streets. Like, you are calling people up. And like I said, if you put my name out there, put me in the streets, yes. And then a particular person said, oh, she wants to be chose. Well, what if I damn do? Monica, what if I want you to choose me?
Ain't nothing wrong with getting chosen. Didn't Pimp C said it best? Listen, you got to get chosen. You got to get chose. Listen, my husband chose me. I chose him. Wiley chose me. I chose him. At some point in our lives, we get chose or chosen or we choose. Shit, ain't nothing wrong with that.
My significant other today is his birthday, so when I get off here,
happy birthday.
Happy
Happy birthday to Mr. Tulsa.
Hey, Wiley, my condolences to you and your loved ones.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
So listen, Monica, I guess I'll wait for you to send me something to go off of.
Oh, child. It's sad how important some people think they are, set up. Who thinks like that? Who does that type of dumb shit?
Wasn't important. And I'm like, well, come over.
Shout out to Mo Media. I love me some Mo. Hey, boo.
Hi.
Yes. Hello, Mo. You're going to get me in trouble.
Girl, don't get in trouble now.
Listen, next to your auntie.
That's right, old school Patricia. It is diabolical. It's insane. It's insanity too.
Yes.
But what's more insane is the people that feed into it, the people that are feeding off of it. God bless them. That's all I have to say.
Let me jump in here like this. Okay, so I have to say this. So I was on a live last night that I was on my channel. And so one of the late panel members was in my chat. And this woman went to her defense. She's like, she apologized about this. Now, ma'am, I'm on here speaking my piece and telling how I feel about something. And now here we go. You in my comment section doing things that you guys are saying that I'm doing. Check my video out from last night. Who was in there? I'm not saying no names because it's not worth it. And whatever you guys had against me, I am cool with Monica. We don't have we're not, listen, we have families, baby. We have real lives.
I will say this, Queen Tulsa, that particular person, the old drunk, in regards to her, I don't know if that's who you're speaking about, but people see right through her bullshit. And, people have been coming to me and say, oh, she's trying to say this behind your back. She's trying to say you said this, you did this. And we looking at her like, okay, what did Monica do to you? What you're saying is amounts to nothing, zero. So they see how phony this person is. They see how this person used me when I was the only one that had this person's back. When everybody said she's a witch, she practices voodoo, do not trust her. She's going to bring your channel down. She's a drunk. She's a slut. When they called her all kinds of names, I said, no. She's still my friend and I like her. I don't care if she is, a drunk, a liar, or practices voodoo. They said she worked a spell on remember that one night she had some sort of figurine and she kept flashing it on the screen? They said she was working a spell. People email me and say, oh shit, Monica, be careful. She's working spells on your channel. I was like, no, not so-and-so. Shit. Now I'm like, damn, she probably was.
Well, listen, Monica.
Yeah. People would cringe, right? Cringe level of 1,000 when she was talking about sucking her husband's balls and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, all the time, nonstop.
Now, Monica, now you see why I'm behind my avatar?
Oh, child. Listen, now I see why. Yeah, Dalvin, I always had her back. Indeed. Did she kind of come for you too, Dalvin? She came for you.
I'm telling you, they are all on a smear campaign. Anybody that's going to listen, they are showing up. It's just ridiculous that
Hold on 1 second. Let me address this Kira. She's been a hater in the chat. Shout out to you, Kira. I don't mind you being a hater. Monica, the friend that talks shit when y'all fall out. Not really. Child, if I really started running my mouth, you know how many views I would have? Don't get me to running my mouth now. Woo! The tea. The real tea. Okay? All right. Okay.
And she hasn't spoke on anything besides what's been put out. So just think about it like this. Just as much as those people have ammo, baby, it's no fun when a rabbit's got the gun. And I'm going to just leave it right there.
Yeah. All right. Well, on that note, my love, Thanks for filling me in. I had no clue all of this was going on. Again, when I jump off of YouTube, Wiley can attest to this, right? I'm busy. I'm running around. I got things to do. I got to get 4 babies COVID tested and all this. Well, one's not a baby really, but I got to get 4 kids COVID tested because we got things to do. So I'm running around and trying to run a household and be a mom, a wife, a businesswoman, and spread love. Work on my charities and work on myself as well. My relationship with God. I'm always working on that. So yes, Mo, yes, running a brand, absolutely. Shout out to Mo Media. I just love him. And shout out to you.
Come on the piano with me.
Shout out to you, Queen Tulsa. Keep doing your thing. Y'all go subscribe to her channel. She's a wonderful person. I like her. And she does nothing but support and show love. So I can't help but support and show her love, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what women empowerment is about, ladies and gentlemen. You can fall out with people, but you don't have to be enemies. People choose to walk down that road,
Absolutely.
So, I'm all about positivity. Yeah, I'll come on here. I'll have my whatever. But, recently I have been looking at the feedback and you guys want me to deliver in a nice, timely manner. So I've been working on that and hopefully you guys have seen that and will give me a chance,
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Give her a chance. Check out her channel. Subscribe to her channel. We love you, Queen Tulsa. You have a good evening, my love, okay?
You as well.
Okay. Bye.
All right.
Bye. Wiley, thank you, Mo Media. Hearts and hugs to you. Thank you. Absolutely. God is first. Wiley, where can the people find you? Well, before I say that, do you have anything to add?
Listen, when you see this with the old drunk and all of this, they just want you to show yourself, and you're not going to do it. You're still going to have the avatar, and just keep moving. All right. If they talk about me, I don't hear it because I don't watch it. I just focus on my content and focus on the people that watch me, right? And we're growing by the day. And let them keep talking. That's all I can say.
Yeah, please keep talking.
Yeah.
Right. But you know what? I don't need that type of publicity though. The lies, the slander, the defamation, the harassment of innocent people. How can I be all these people, you idiots? Like every day I'm somebody new.
Every day is somebody different. And it's sad. But the higher you go up, the more people try to bring you down. I've seen all the greats. Even Storm Monroe had that moment. They used to drag him all day talking about, I'm going to find his man. I know he's in the closet. They want him to be gay so bad. Wow. So Tasha K, they drag Tasha. So the higher you go up, you will have haters. And some will have more than others, right? You just can't focus on that. You just have to stay focused to your brand and stay focused on the content that you're delivering to your teacups.
Absolutely. Wiley, they've come after you. The more you elevate, the more you grow and detach from the drama, right? They keep trying to pull you back.
They try to pull us back in, and it's just not going to work. Yeah. They send me emails, DMs, stuff. I ignore the noise. I say stay focused on what I'm doing because if I wanted to get nasty, I can get nasty. But I'm just focusing on the show, being a comedic self, trying to find a wife to rub my feet and cook me some chicken. I ain't got time to be worried about the mess and the drama, trying to expose somebody for being on an avatar. Like, come on.
Well, you got to have some sort of, I don't know what I hate using the word clout or some sort of impact. I guess impact for people to even care. Right.
People, they do it because they see the subscribers, they see the numbers. And when you're a drama channel, you get the subscribers, you get the numbers. And when people say, oh, white folks don't do that, child, James Charles, all them people over there in that beauty sector, they do the same damn thing on a higher scale. They get into the drama as well. So the more drama you bring, the more mess you bring, you get ratings. That's why Wendy Williams is what she is today. She didn't get there by being, calm, I'm not in there. She was the more messy, the more drama, the more people follow the Wendy Williams platform. So it's going to work on YouTube. Yeah, that's how it's going to be. You make the topic, and that's how I do on some of these channels. They focus. Oh, okay, I get views on. Okay, I'm gonna keep hitting at this until I can't hit on it no more until I get to my next target.
True, true. Indeed, indeed. Hey, Wally, are you doing an after show after this
Oh
live?
yes, after the live, I'm doing it after show, and I'm excited. So yeah, I do it every day. I'm gonna start every time I'm doing. I'm gonna do an after show, talk to the people, and just entertain. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna be doing. We here for it.
And
Yeah.
it gets messy and it's fun. You can call in, and
Oh,
Wally
yeah.
doesn't censor anything. Just speak your
Uh,
mind.
yes, yeah.
Okay.
The callers are very special because someone be they be some trolls.
Uh-huh. Child, yes. B honey, thank you for all the support and the love in the chat. We appreciate you.
Oh,
And
and you know what? They keep on saying, "Oh, you Monica Lapdog." I don't go on
of
people's
course,
platforms being Monica
of
Lapdog.
course. Anyone that supports me is my lapdog.
Right.
Okay. Anyone, of course. That's
But
all
you
they
see
have.
one thing with a lot of the former panel members, they're not getting the noise anymore, right? Because now you got to deliver content. Now ain't nobody. You talked about Monica so much. Okay, what can you deliver to your audience now? And they're not getting those numbers like they used
It'll
to. So
probably
now
go back down to what it was before.
absolutely. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Just keep
Yeah.
watching. Give it a couple of more months. You'll see these people burn themselves out and stuff like that because you still got to. But what they're going to do, they're going to pick another target. It's a simple formula. And on YouTube, that's what they're going to do to be successful.
If they're not locked up for harassing innocent
Right, if they're
people.
not locked up, or you know, somebody comes to your door harassing just innocent people, because you got to be careful doing that. You can't just be harassing regular folks.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, and where can they find you, Wiley?
You can find me on youtube.com/The Wiley Show. Just type in The Wiley Show on Google. I'm everywhere. I'm on Facebook, The Wiley Show, Twitter, The Wiley Show, and I'm also on Instagram at The Wiley Show. So I want to see you all wherever. We everywhere, and I'm so excited.
I'm excited too. I'm excited. Teacup fam, please like and share this video and subscribe. Yes. Subscribe to All About the Tea. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us this evening, supporting the channel, supporting myself and Wiley over at his channel. Mods. Listen, I have the best mods on YouTube. We do Zoom calls. We have conference calls, supportive, kind, generous, good-hearted people. I'm very, very humbled and grateful for you, mods. Thank you for holding down the chat like you do. Everyone that sent in a super chat or a cash app, I want to thank you so very much for helping me keep the lights on. I want everyone to stay safe and be blessed. We'll be back here tomorrow night, spilling more tea. Oh, speaking of tea, Wiley, I have a Keisha Lance Bottoms exclusive that I'm working on, and it's major. It's huge. It is blockbuster exclusive.
I want to hear it. You think about a bottom and you got some tea on. I want to hear it.
Well, you didn't say a bottom, did you? Okay.
Yeah, that's our last day there. If you got a tea about a bottom, I want to hear it.
Oh shit. Okay. So I want y'all to stay safe and be blessed. We'll see you back here tomorrow night, same time, same place. Bye, everyone. Bye.